Modern Mario games often have super difficult optional levels once you have completed everything else in the game. These levels can take hours of practice before you finally manage to complete them and will give you a good challenge as well. The level you are about to see is what I consider to be the hardest official Mario level. But which level am I talking about? Let's take a look and find out. The level in question is the perfect run from Super Mario Galaxy 2. This level unlocks when you have obtained all the other stars in the game, and there's an easier version of this level that you have to complete first, called the Ultimate Test. The reason this level is so hard is pretty simple. Your life meter is set to 1, meaning the smallest mistake will force you to redo the entire level. As well as that, there are no checkpoints. The level itself is pretty nasty and has 6 tricky challenges to complete. The final part is by far the hardest, as you have a lot of enemies to either defeat or avoid. Now, I did complete this level on the original Wii version of the game, but it took me around 4.5 hours. And yes, I raged a lot during that. But how long will it take me to complete on the Switch Remaster? Only one way to find out. Hopefully I won't rage too much. As soon as Mario lands on the Galaxy, I will start a timer, then this video will be completely unedited until I complete the level. Good luck, Mario. You are going to need it. Okay, so I'm live from this point onwards. I don't know how well this is going to go. I am quite nervous though, if I'm being honest. This level was very difficult when I originally attempted it on the Wii version of the game a while back. And here we go, first attempt. This should be fun. Right, so can I do the first part? That's a good question. I know how to do this. Oh, that's in a really awkward place. That's enemy, look at that. Okay, not too bad. I've landed on the platform. Again, the enemy's in a really weird place. That's making it really awkward, and I've failed already. Brilliant, this is how it's going to go. Only 1 life left as well. That's kind of a problem. That's why I'm returning to the map. Okay. So you can probably see here I'm restarting just to get my lives back. I think that's a good idea, considering I'm only starting with 1 life otherwise after that failed attempt. Let's get back in and have more fails. Right, there we go. So you can see now I have 4 lives, which is a bit better. All right, let's fail on this stage again. It would be nice if I could just get past the first bit, if I'm being honest. That seems a lot harder than I originally remember. Anyway, here we go again. The perfect run. You get to see the ending again, which I might not get to for quite a long time yet, but I'm sure we will find out. Anyway, let's just get past this first part. That would be quite helpful now. I seem to remember there's some sort of quick way of doing this. However, all the enemies seem out of alignment. That makes it really awkward to get past them. So I need to be careful. Look at that maneuver. Oh, the same thing's happened again as it did last time. Okay, so what am I doing wrong? I think you have to die once in order to get the enemies to go in their proper places. You can see now it's actually a lot easier. Yeah, and I still do stupid things like that. What am I doing? Okay, let's try again. The enemy should be in alignment this time around, so I should be able to go through it quite quickly as long as I don't make any mistakes, but that's easier said than done. Oh my goodness. Yeah. One life left. Then I'm going to have to quit out and get my lives back again, which is just brilliant. Anyway, I think I have to skip one of the flowers. Something like that. There we go. Nice, nice. Then careful underneath. Then through. Looking a lot better. Crikey. Okay, that's my first time getting past the first part. Now, this second part is pretty easy. Just run around the question mark blocks. Or question mark panels, whatever you want to call them. Anyway. We are doing this. Nice. Nice and easy. There we go. Let's go in that star and make it to the next section. Right, so this is the cloud part. I don't think this is that difficult, but I'm sure I'm about to find out. That's good. Drop down, get the cloud. Nice backflips there. On the cloud, drop down. Then more backflips. Probably a good idea. Carefully down, don't hit anything. That's... Oh! Yeah, that was a bit close, wasn't it? That was really close. Okay, it's looking okay. Down. Into the star. Nice. So that's 3 sections done. Brilliant. Maybe I will complete it. Well, I will eventually, but I don't know if I'll do it on this attempt. I've got 2 clouds though, so I can skip parts of this, I would have thought. This could be interesting. Nice long jumps. Yeah, I managed to skip a bit of it, but it doesn't make it that, oh my goodness, that much easier. Careful, careful! Careful. That was nearly a disaster. Oh no! Oh, come on. What was that? Right, okay, quit out. I've got 0 lives. Let's get my lives back. There we go, back into the game. Well, thoughts so far, that was actually a decent attempt. I think I'm going to have problems with the final part of the stage though, but so far it's not looking that difficult, if I'm being honest. Famous last words. What I need to do though on the first part is deliberately lose a life. Then once that happens, the enemy should be in alignment, making the first part a lot easier. That means I will only have 3 lives though, which is a bit of a pain, but it's better than trying to do the first part with the enemies in weird positions. Right. In we go again. The perfect run. Yeah, because I quit out, I can't skip the opening cutscene. Let's try this though. Let's try and do it. Yeah, the enemies are out of alignment again, as I was expecting. I should just fall off. That's it. Then 3 lives. Now, here we go. So the enemy should be fine now. Let's go ahead and do this first part. I don't think it's that difficult. Now that I know how to do it, it's just a case of skipping the 1. That's it, nice. Then going through. Looking good. Yeah, now I can do the first part. This should become a lot easier. Oh. Yeah. Oh, crikey. I nearly got hit by the bullet bills. That was close. I didn't, though. I managed to dodge them. Nice. And this question mark part is really easy, so I shouldn't fail here unless I'm really not concentrating. As long as you keep moving, those lasers should never hit you. Watch me go and get hit by a laser now that I've said that. Nope, that's fine. I'm through that part. Now for part number 3. Right, so this is the cloud part. I don't think this is especially difficult, but I'll go and make a mistake now I've said that. Anyway, onto the fans and through. Nice and carefully. You get plenty of clouds for this section, so... Oh, I missed it. That was a bit stupid. I should be okay, though. There's a cloud over here. That's it, nice. Then down we go. Through we go. Looking good. That's all right. Just carefully through. Yeah, this really isn't that difficult. The second and third parts are the easiest parts, in my opinion. This fourth part, though, is quite tricky. As I've already mentioned, you can keep a few clouds for this part, so using them effectively should allow for some sort of skip. Right, long jump across. Yeah, that's not too bad. Then wait for those lasers to stop, or whatever they are. Then I'm going to need to dodge them from here. Careful. Right, 1, 2, 3. Spin, then dodge again. 1, 2. Ooh, what? It's stopped. What's going on there? Right, 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Nearly got hit by the flaming coconut. Oh my goodness. And I nearly fell off as well. Right. I'm almost through this part. I don't believe it. Careful, careful. Nice. So it's the pool star part next. And these annoying lasers that go back and forth. The lasers are not too bad. Plus there's this lovely shortcut. Nice. Now I just need to be careful of the Goombas. Careful. Yeah. It's not too bad, actually. As long as you get the timing right. Nice. Alright, I'm going to wait for the lasers to come round again, or whatever they are. Electric beams, you can call them. It doesn't matter. This final part's quite tricky. You have to go over. That's it. Wow. I'm at the final part. Oh my goodness. Now I'm really nervous. Now the best method for this, I think, is to skip as many of the enemies as you can. If you start trying to defeat all the enemies, then it becomes very difficult. Of course, you can defeat a few of them though, but just not all of them. There's a lot of hammers being thrown at me though, so I do need to be careful. Crikey! This is a lot harder than I remember. You have to take out the 3 enemies at the end in order to complete this. On the original Wii version of the game, I tried to defeat every single enemy, which is why I found it so hard. Here though, I'm going for the more sensible approach of trying to dodge the enemies. I don't think getting rid of those flames does anything. Going to make a risky jump here though. Right, that's looking pretty good, I was going to say. I nearly failed. Oh my goodness. Lots of hammers, but... Oh wow, I'm at the final part. Oh my goodness, keep calm and don't mess it up. Right, 1, 2, stunned. Oh, avoid the boomerangs! Avoid the boomerangs. Oh my goodness, have I done... What? I've done it? Already? What on earth did I just do? How long was that? About 15 minutes? 14? I have no idea. I will need to check after I get this star. Wow. I don't believe that. Yeah, I'm in shock. How did I manage to complete it that quickly? 4.5 hours on the original Wii version of the game, and I've beaten it already here. Wow. Rosalina is on the ship as well now. Brilliant. And there we go. I think I get a mail as well to represent that I completed the game. Oh, there we go. It's a screenshot. Or a photo. Whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. Nice. Do they say anything of interest, though? Well, not really. I can't even remember what this purple guy is called, if I'm being honest. What does Rosalina say? I want to give you my thanks. Is that it? For all that hard work? Never mind. So, I do want to give a quick reminder that I have completed this level before though, but still, I was expecting this to take a lot longer, so I'm really happy with my results here. Finally, please do like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. Subscribing is very much appreciated. You can check out another cool video on the screen as well, and you can also subscribe from here if you want to do so. And thanks for watching.